Fibroids are commonly affected in women in their 30s and 40s. Today, I'm chatting with you all about how diet can help to reduce the symptoms of fibroid and possibly to shrink the fibroid. Hello everyone, it's Katrin Chong here. Welcome to our YouTube Fertility Nutrition TV. If you are new to our community, a big welcome, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also follow our Instagram at katrinchong.dietitian. Now today I'm chatting with you all about how diet can help to shrink the fibroid and to manage the symptoms. But first of all, what is fibroid? Fibroids are common non-cancerous growth of muscle that form within the muscular wall of your uterus and commonly affected in women in their 30s and 40s. Now, fibroids can cause very minimal symptoms at the beginning, and some may not even notice it. But in others, depending on the size of your fibroid, it can cause a heavy period, prolonged menstruations, frequent urination, swelling in your stomach area, lower back pain, or even painful sex. Now, in rare cases, fibroid can also cause miscarriage and infertility. Despite years of research, researchers still don't really know what causes fibroid. Now, there are several studies have suggested that there may be a link between the genetic alterations and the uterine muscle cells may cause the fibroid develop. And secondly, fibroids have also been shown to contain more receptors for estrogens and progesterone than the normal uterine muscle cells. So when thinking about managing fibroid, one of the key ways is we also want to making sure that we are helping you to balancing the hormone, especially in reducing the excess estrogen hormone and to excrete out the estrogen hormone in your body. Now, there's also another theory linking with the chemicals in the body, such as insulin-like growth factors, which help our body to maintain normal tissue cell, may possibly also stimulate the fibroid development. While diet isn't the cure to fibroid, but here are some tips for you to help you to minimize fibroid symptoms and possibly to shrink your fibroid. So tip number one from me today is eat more vegetable, especially the greens. So research shows that a low intake of green vegetables can link to a higher risk of fibroid formation. And this is likely due to the benefits of green vegetables that you are getting, such as not just the fiber, but also the chlorophyll, vitamin C, magnesium, and of course the antioxidant found in the green vegetables itself. And in addition to the green vegetables, I also want you to enjoy the brassica cruciferous group of vegetables like broccoli, kale, cabbage, and Brussels sprout. Because researchers suggest that these three vegetables, especially the cruciferous vegetable, can actually prevent the estrogen-driven tumor. So certainly you want to focus on vegetables as the first biggest step. Now, my step number two for you is you want to also get your vitamin D level checked. Vitamin D deficiency has been associated with an increased risk of uterine fibroid. Vitamin D may reduce the risk of fibroid by 32%. And this is actually based on quite a recent research. So you can see that how important it is when it comes to getting the right level of vitamin D. Now, where can you get vitamin D? So 90% of vitamin D is actually coming from the sunlight exposure through your skin, and only about 10% are from natural food source. So if you are tested vitamin D deficiency, most likely you will require a vitamin D supplement to help you to correct the level. Next up, my tip number three for you today is you want to also avoid or limit hormone-disrupting chemicals. So we're talking about the pollutant ingested with food or which are leached into your body through the skin. So this can increase the fibroid risk as well. Researchers show that natural or synthetic chemicals can disrupt your endocrine hormones, which we talk about the estrogens balance, and hence it can raise the estrogen levels and possibly also facilitate the growth of fibroids. So what are some ways you can help to minimize the exposure to chemicals? So number one, I want you to make sure that when you are increasing or choosing your omega-3 fatty acid fish, making sure that you are choosing those that are lower in the mercury level. So some of the great example of low mercury omega-3 rich fish such as mackerel, sardine, herring, or Atlantic salmon. So these are still providing you the beautiful nutrients of omega-3, yet their low mercury level is relatively low. And you can enjoy up to 2 or 3 times of fish intake to help to reduce your body inflammations and balance the estrogen hormone. Now, next up, you also want to think about is the pesticide that present in your fruits and vegetables. Now, each year, the Environmental Working Group in US publish a list, what we call the 30 dozen food list, where the researcher will test each single food items and release a list of food which contain the most pesticide. So you certainly want to have a look at the list and think about how can you start to switch certain food from your diet into organic food source. Or you can also start to shop more organic food range from your local farm markets. That is another way that can help to reduce your pesticide exposure. Moving along next, you also want to think about avoiding or storing food in plastic, right? So think about, the plastic container you use. The reason why is because the plastic chemicals such as bisphenol A, so BPA, can also transfer in your food as well. So as much as possible, use glass, ceramic, or stainless steel container for any of your leftover food, and do not microwave food in any plastic container or the plastic wrap. And lastly, think about how you can switch your plastic water bottle to use a glass or even stainless steel as much as you can. And my top final 2 tips for you today is try to also eat less canned food and try to go with more fresh frozen products or any prepared food that's sold in glass jar instead of plastic. And lastly, very important point, do not just simply go on taking any supplements, because certain research shows that supplements is also another area where you most likely can expose to your body with the heavy metals. So some of the supplements can contaminate with heavy metals. So you really want to, when choosing a supplement, you want to focus on a brand that you can trust. Have a look at their quality, their tested, their size, and make sure that it's a brand that you can trust. So there you have it, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And if you want more and would like someone to create a customized nutrition plan to help to manage your fibroids, make sure you visit my website at katherinechong.com.au/services and book in for a women's health nutrition consult with me, where I will walk you through even more science-based approach to help you to manage fibroids, and also how you can use natural food approach to help to minimize the symptoms. You will also walk away with customized nutrition roadmap, recipe, meal plan that help you to take real actions. All right then, my friend, thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you again next time at the same place. Bye for now.